Lock and load, little lizard.
Well, let's see, what time did we even get up yesterday? It was like 9:30, 9.
I got up around 7.
He was up around 7. That was like 8.
I'm here to save the day, but I'm lost and I cried.
So yeah, I've already been up for 24 hours. And we got 3 hours to go here.
Make up 2 coffins. Make that 3.
Okay, now we have to get rid of the convicts.
How do people, there are so many people who've been like, I don't know who Jane Fonda is.
What?
So many people in this chat throughout this morning have been like, I'm just tuning in. Who's Jane Fonda? And I'm like, wait, what?
Somebody we're desperately trying to find.
We are really trying to find her.
I thought you said James Bond.
No, Jane Fonda.
How is that possible?
I
Who's
mean,
Austin Powers?
He played Austin Powers.
Anonymous donated $4.20. Wow, that weed number. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust me instincts. Close my eyes and leave.
I have to join in on those.
Yeah, you do. You think I'm gonna embarrass myself alone? Yes, I probably will.
Yeah, but I might as well help.
What's a Gex? What's a Gex?
What is Gex? How is Gex formed?
Oh, that's. I mean, okay. I guess Jane Fonda doesn't have much European or UK crossover appeal. At least not lasting through the decades.
Oh god, that's right. I have to go the other way to make the platforms move. Oh, this level design is so tedious.
It's awful. It's awful.
This is
I
this
think
in
this
the
is
Greece.
the worst one.
I
I think Greece is worse in a different way, but I think they're equally horrible.
Greece and this are equals.
We are nowhere near 100% in Gextra. I think our closest game to 100%
Gex 2.
might be Gex 2.
We have a lot of the worlds 100% for like the first 2/3 of the game.
Which is why we're still on Gex 3.
But the unreasonable thing about 100% in Gex 3 is that there is 100 tokens in a world. There isn't 140 or 50 like in Gex 2. There's wiggle room. You don't have to find every one of them where there's one hiding a secret crevice somewhere and you'll never find it. Which is exactly what happens in this game.
It's
Secret
not
crevices.
Great. It's full of the nooks and crannies. It's full of crooks and nannies.
Also, hi, I haven't said this at all, even though it's been happening non-stop in this game. I hate the sound of the timer.
It's awful. Can I have my hoodie? Sorry, you're
Yes, I was keeping it warm.
Oh, thank you, honey.
See? You're welcome. I kept it warm for you.
Oh, geez.
With my body.
How nice of you.
You're welcome.
I drew one of the evil fucker cats, by the way, on the
Sure,
shirt.
evil cats. Okay.
I can't believe those sweet babies were evil. They looked so nice and approachable. They didn't even like rear up their tail and in their back or anything.
What's the timing?
But my spit.
Oh. Okay.
Your target spit. This is unnecessarily long. They give you this one for a really long time, and I don't understand
While
why.
is the strong superhero power is like
It's always like 10
19 seconds or
Elliot
something.
Max tried to grab my untouchable.
Tick, 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 tick. I'm also confused at which timer is which thing. That really confused me.
Yeah,
Bad
the
cat, bad
timer's
cat,
pretty awesome
bad cat.
too. Wait, shit, how do I get back up there? That's right,
Bad
I gotta...
Bad cat. Don't let the cat.
Oh, not enough time.
Might be
Four,
that time.
three,
I think there was
2,
Or is it the other one?
1.
Yes.
That's all I need to do.
It was
Oh, it was the other-
the spit timer anyway.
It was the other
Oh,
timer.
it's the spit timer.
That was really scary though. Oh, jeez, Louise.
Camera, can you do
Camera
me
control.
a favor and display important information such as, is there a floor below me? I need to know that part.
No, you don't.
Fucker.
No, you don't.
I Right, I'm
Classified.
just supremely entitled. I've grown up with games that have cameras that
Yeah.
let you see things.
Yeah, it's not always like that. You
Yeah,
can always have
it's
your
true.
way.
I
not.
feel like I'm in West Side Story too, because it's driving me crazy while I'm usually cool. Crazy. Go!
Ah,
fucker.
Dominic.
Sometimes he just pushes you right off the edge and kills you.
Dominic, you rat. Give your brother that
It
little
is
spicy
7 a.m.
kimchi.
here. That means we are going to be playing for 3 hours and 8 minutes more.
This is the home stretch, y'all.
We are-
Feeling good. Feeling good about this. It's alright.
No!
Oh, Dominic.
Go, 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 go. So I'd like to thank everybody for being right here, right now, as part of Gextra Life, a 24-hour stream of the entire Gex series benefiting Hurley Children's Hospital in Flint, Michigan. Every dollar you donate makes us happy, but it makes sick kids a little less sick. We are helping pay for treatments for people in Flint, Michigan, at the hospital where there is the most need. So, if you'd like to donate, please do. Head over to gextra.life. You're going to be able to make a donation. You're also going to see all sorts of raffle prizes we're going to be giving out to people.
Oh my god, I died.
They're fantastic and wonderful. You're also you're also going to see more information about our story and ways you can help the residents of Flint.
Also, a lot of information is in the sticky that is above the chat. If you're listening to Ironicus tell you this stuff right now, it's up there. You can click those things.
Just
it's cool.
click those things.
It's nice. You don't have to type anything. And you just
And if donation is
power
not
of
in the
links.
cards right now for whatever reason, we love having you here with us, spending the time, keeping us going. Why not take a moment to share the links? Share Gextra.life, share this stream link, and we're going to make our
Oh, he did it again. Dominic, you rat.
make
At it again.
our make our Gex gang bigger, happier, and help more kids that way. Thank you very much for coming out with us.
Look out for a
We're in the
rat.
home stretch. We are.
This rat.
Hey, this is Gex back at it, Krispy Kreme.
We have non-tupled. We are now at $22,500.
Unbelievable.
Man.
Wow.
Which means in the next 3 hours we are $2,500 from our absolutely bizarre, impossible goal of $25,000.
That would be absolutely nuts.
It's looking less impossible all the time as the time zones get a bit friendlier to us in this home stretch.
I like that fan art. Fuck you, Gex. Where's Jane Fonda? That does look like he's falling as well as kicking.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
really well done. It's multi-purpose.
So in the time I was giving my hourly housekeeping note, we got an anonymous donation of $100. Hey there, everyone. Wanted to send some money your way for the kids and as a thanks for all the laughs I've had watching your LPs and the Gexathon. I've been on call this weekend due to the severe weather going through, so the marathon's been helping me keep my sanity, even if it's at the cost of your own. Best of luck, and here's to $25K. Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you.
We got another anonymous donor for $20. We are here to support Chimp Chigrim and Admiral Inconscious and Lloyd Burster and Snuffle Priest? Is that the other one present? Anyway,
That
them.
related to the Pope we heard about earlier.
And the kids.
Slide.
Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Hip Hop
I feel like I'm
Abominous.
in West Side
Hip hop mominous.
Hip Hopopotamus.
Oh my god, this door doesn't open unless you kill certain enemies or something? Why is this not opening?
It's probably the one for the guys you're trying to kill right now. I
No,
bet.
I've had this one. I opened this one when I did the last remote, and it
Maybe
gives
it's
me the glide power.
Oh.
So I kind of need it.
That's a man, baby.
Arlo is taking some drawing requests. I request Gex and Busby meeting for the first time in a bargain bin at a GameStop
Aww.
and finding love.
Dateline Broadway.
When they were both at their lowest point, they found each other. That's what I like to think.
Nicholas Pettis donated $15. Thank you, Nick. This is my first time donating to this stream, so this might be a long message. I'm not really sure it's possible to express my appreciation for everything you've done and are capable of doing and continue to do so. Your multiple creative projects have gathered up 1,000 people to watch you play bad games and raise nearly 25,000 people in need. So take this unemployed game dev's money for the final stretch. Love, CopyFreak99. Thank you
thank you,
so
Copy
much.
Freak.
You're such a sweetheart. We love you.
He's a very nice guy who I met in real life once. He was very, very nice. We had a lovely time. Oh no.
That's not what I wanted
Are we
at
still?
all.
Is Gex still number 1 on Hitbox?
Gex is gonna be hit #1 forever now.
Number one.
Super Graffiti donated $15.
Hey,
Said I
thank
can't
you.
really afford this because I'm still out of work, but shh.
Oh, thank you though.
So while some of our friends are throwing around fat stacks, I mean, if you want some fantastic art, go check out Super Graffiti.
Yeah, seriously. I have a Hank the Chog painting here. That's
Can one
great.
commission a game dev? Can one, while we're at it?
Super Graffiti makes the cutest stuff. I commissioned him to make a Hank the Chog small painting. It was lovely.
Oh no.
Oops.
Gex is dead
Oh,
once again.
pastrami.
Oh my god.
Yes.
There's 5 of these guys. I haven't killed one of them yet.
I don't know how to
I'm
get
just trying to
them.
figure out how to get to them.
We got to him once and I said maybe we should kill him. Oh no, we're in 3rd place. That's alright, it's
Oh
really
no,
early.
we
We're
fell
third.
behind Counter-Strike Go and Dota 2. We're
Oh,
never
no.
getting that top spot back.
Commission someone to make a new Gex. We clearly already did in this stream.
Oh, Gex, you piece
Actually-
of garbage.
Where he's a loving partner to Bubsy.
Bubsy.
Anonymous donated $50. Here's another donation because I called Gextra Life Gexathon. I need caffeine.
Well,
If you say
take
so.
it, we'll take it.
Yeah.
thank you. I like how Superhero Show is just fucking called Superhero Show. They gave up by this point. Even the developers gave up by this point. Mm-hmm. There's textures missing in this level.
Superhero show, right? Yeah. Superhero show.
Like, I need to be able to glide or something, but I can't.
Where was that one glidey power? You can quit this level and do a different one.
Dude.
Quit this level, it's horrible.
Yeah, I'm fucking done with this one now.
Quit this level.
Do we even need this?
No, I don't know.
know.
I don't think we do. I think there's like 1 or 2 more levels that have plenty of remotes.
Funky time.
Are you sure? I thought it was just superhero show and then the other one that was here.
I think there's 2.
Okay, how many
But I'm not sure.
do we have?
Two worlds here?
Well, look
How
around.
many
I don't
remotes do we
know.
have?
I don't know what we need to progress anyways.
How many remotes do we
I
have?
don't know, 26 or something. More than 26.
Okay.
Ugh.
Because it took 26 to open that thing. We were in it, so that means we have more than that. That way, I think. It's down the block.
Yes, it will be uploaded on YouTube.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. All of it. All of it. Should we do a recording break for sync purposes? Scary sync purposes?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, let's just do that real quick.
Hold on, let's go to lunch control.
I think that's the last level. I think it's the last level. 30 remotes. I think we might have that. Hiccup. Bam.
What do we got? What do we got? We got 34.
Yeah, I told you. We're good. We're good.
Are we going straight to Channel Z?
I guess so.
Alright, I guess. But that'll end the game.
That'll end the game, but I can use cheat codes to go back to Gex 1 and 2 so we can see the other endings.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. We could do that. Well, do the broadcasting pause.
We'll be right back. And then I'll click the thing in like 30 seconds.
Thanks again, Super Graffiti.
People keep saying the stream counter is off.
Yeah, we might as well. You mean like the donor
money.
total?
No, the countdown.
Oh, the
It's off
countdown.
from what we've been saying. That's what people kept saying.
Squint.
I know it was off when you said how much time we had.
Because we started at like 10:08,
Yeah, we started at 10:08.
which means we have
It should be
3 hours right now. It should be like 2:58 right now.
Yeah. It's off.
Okay.
Breakfast pizza.
We're back. I adjusted the clock to be closer to what it should be. It's not particularly accurate, but like
It's pretty close.
our stream will have gone on for
24 hours and like 3 minutes. We don't feel like subtracting.
Synth, I agree. Gex 2 and 3 are
They're very long.
very long.
Epics.
My eyes are slowly closing. I need to play the game.
Have some more Coke. You have a little bit left, more.
I have a little bit left, yeah.
Stay on target.
Oh, I should say to be
Damn,
fresh,
there
because...
Oh, they're in the bargain bin box, falling in love. Falling in love.
Okay.
Who would have known that the real bargain that day was love?
Because love is cheap.
Love was on sale that
We're in space.
That's fine. Nathan Grax and
You
Alfred
think-
Goodman Sullivan.
Do you think this like exacerbates Gex's emotional like stunting?
Yeah.
I remember thinking...
He's in total denial that Rez is his dad.
3 generators.
Because of what happened in space.
Okay, Alfred doesn't need a fucking helmet to be in space. I find this
Yeah.
highly fucking suspicious. Oh, this is scary. This is really scary.
I remember thinking... Oh, God. I remember thinking this level was really, really cool as a kid. But yeah, look. Our turtle butler
The space station's air
does
lock is
not
open by
need
turning off the 3
oxygen.
generators.
Also, our spaceship is named Saucy Sue.
Saucy Sue.
Sue.
Diane Monaco donated $5. The developers may have given up, but this lovely lesbian luthier believes in you, Chip.
Yeah.
Alcatraz BSD donated $50. Great job as always. The marathon's been a lot of fun, just like your other work over the years. I'm happy to donate to a good cause like this. Thank you, Alcatraz. Yeti Seeking Yeti donated $5. I can't afford to donate much right now, but you guys are right. It's another couple of dollars towards the cause. What's the plan after this? Awesome Gex done quick?
God,
Can anyone
no.
do Gex quick? And where's Awesome fit into this? Thanks for putting up with this horrible lizard for our entertainment. Oh, and for the good kids in Flint.
And yeah, Rez said in the last game that he was Gex's father. After the accident, he fell in some junk and became Rez and was really mad.
And
But
Rez
Gex-
just laughed it off. Gex laughed it off.
Gex like didn't care or didn't believe him or something. I don't know. And so I don't know if Rex was making it up. Rez was making it up to fuck with him and was just like, nah, I don't believe that. That's stupid. You're not my dad. Or if Gex is in such denial that he can't even recognize his own father, which makes him a shithead, actually. Oh, I shut down a generator. There's a couple left, right? There's like two others.
There's 3 total, so...
Oh boy!
We have to do a whole level before we can fight the boss fight.
Yeah.
CompuFeet wrote a version of In Circles from Transistor based on the computer level in Gex 2. I don't know how to click on. I think you'd have to do that on the laptop. But yeah.
They tweeted it at us as
good,
well.
Good. I'm incapable of doing or fiddling with anything except this pizza right now.
I love a good Kubrick movie.
We hear you quipping a Gex on the wall, in through the TV, and hit by a mall, running in circles, just trying some gags. We see you hurting. You still try to brag, but we will save kids. We will save kids. Maybe we're looking for someone to blame, looking for Fondo while you hurt our brain. Never be sorry for your little pledge. Together we're earning for Hurley children's. And we will save
that way.
kids. We will save kids.
No, the door's locked. I have to turn the other things off.
Oh,
We will save kids. We will save kids.
holy shit.
Skylab, we were all so worried about you.
Very nice.
Scott Darling donated $15. My last donation before I put myself out of food money. But I wanted to shout out the chat.
Don't do
Very
that.
wholesome and welcoming. A+ community. Feel proud, guys. Yeah, we got pretty lucky. Nothing happened when we were moderatorless.
Yeah, nobody was a dick for 24 hours.
Nobody that we saw, at least.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We like
Pretty
made
nuts.
a word blacklist of all the naughty ones and everything. Nothing happened.
There's some very naughty words in that list. It was very embarrassing.
I had to look up some of them. Like, what's an awful word for this? Oh, yes, right, that. Ooh.
Does anybody still type this awful word? Well, let's put it in just in case. Anonymous donated $10.80. Wow, that snowboard number. You will not trick me.
Dex himself was the only Rudo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Gex has a, he rents a room in the problem attic, you might say.
This level is a lot better to navigate than the one we were just in.
Yes, it really is.
This is surprisingly clean navigationally.
Oh, well done, sir.
I thought he was doing an impression for a second.
Yeah. Good thing there's no air bar. Like,
Thank God.
Jesus.
Gex's tank is adequate this time.
I'm surprised they didn't do it because, like, it's the last level, so you'd think they'd be like, let's really dick them over. Let's dick the kids over here. Make a real mean situation. Was that this game or the last game?
That was the last
That was
game.
the last game, right. They're all blending together now.
Yeah.
What was the dictation?
Dictuation.
Oh, we're talking about the air bar? Yeah, that was Gex 2.
Res.
Oh, here we go. It's res time.
Fight him in the internet.
You see,
Beep boop.
he's continually resurrected, you see.
He's even more buff this time.
He got the upgrades.
He's got funny sounding rockets. I'm okay with that. One eye says one, and the other eye says two. Oops.
It's the new kind of binary. Instead of zeros and ones, we upgraded them both. Whoa. You got yellows. What's yellows?
I have to shoot the target on his chest.
Oh,
There
God.
we go.
Why don't I just keep this shutter down all the time? I'm an idiot. Is that the equivalent of, like, him showing up with his fly down?
This is gonna
I'm gonna show off my stupid target again to my
Oh,
son.
whoops.
Oh,
I did-
instant death and static like old times.
Yep.
Oh, why won't they let me sleep? Says Gex to Bubsy.
Oh, I like this bit of headcanon. Gex doesn't care whether Rez is his dad or not. He cut ties with his dad because his dad doesn't accept Bubsy in his life.
Oh my God. Whoa.
No. We're accidentally making a way better character out of all of these 90s.
Oh my God. I'm so tired.
The
vanishing of Jane Fonda.
Oh my God. That was amazing.
I love a good Kubrick movie.
I will try soon once I'm done with my Zaw.
I think I might have
My
this.
second round of Zaw.
It's really not too bad, so. Ugh.
You think this is the most reasonable res fight yet?
Probably, yeah.
That first one gave you no information whatsoever. The
Yeah.
second one didn't seem too bad.
The second one wasn't that bad either, actually.
Yeah.
That's way off. There you go.
Yeah.
Why do I keep exposing this one part of me? I'm such
I mean-
an idiot.
What a bunch of space
This
junk.
one of the many things this has over Gex 1's boss fight is that you have more than one shot with your super shooty.
I personally like the symbology of him covering his heart, his vulnerable parts from his own son,
Wow.
hiding his feelings away,
Darling,
protecting himself.
Skylab, we were all so worried about you.
A Skylab joke?
Yeah, he said the
He's been
Skylab
saying
joke
that.
multiple times
It's like
as
the
well.
fifth time.
This is gonna cost.
Res is short for Resinald, probably, yes.
Fabian Stroh donated $15. Thank you, Fabian. You're on the home stretch. Here's to 25K. You can do it. Thanks for all the entertainment. Thank you. Thank you.
I wonder if Gex will be a Skylander one day.
God, I get hit by that swipe from that angle every time.
Weird.
Is he like doing it up and you're supposed to like not jump?
Don't hit my vulnerable spot, son.
Oh, my tender heart! I'm still coping!
Fell in garbage, son. I just want us to be together.
This is all Tapioca's fault when it comes down to it.
Did you really think she was kidnapped? She's been FaceTiming with you the whole time.
She's piloting that thing. To fuck with you.
Hey.
All right.
Hey!
Res from that. Res.
All you got was a remote and not your father's.
Res Raker.
Res Raker.
Oh no.
And then, after he showed me his entire collection of Star Trek universe, he asked me to marry him. Actually, he insisted.
That's my dad. Good thing I got you out of there when I did. Now, back to you and me.
Are you there, sir?
Alfred, not now.
There seems to be an emergency, sir. The world needs your
Alfred,
help.
I can't hear you. The signal seems to be breaking up. Gex out pilot. As I was saying, Extra, my love. It's time.
Oh
Silly
no.
All this talking about my dad has me horny.
Rez is literally Gex's dad.
Yeah.
He knows it too. He knows
accepts
it,
it.
and he
He
just
knows
doesn't
it.
give a fuck. Why doesn't he give a fuck?
Why does
That's
he
his
care?
Dad. He's all fucked up because of his dad.
Why does he know how his dad picks up women? Another question, why is his dad trying to pick up women? The only reason he's not married to his mom anymore is because he died. But if he didn't die, why aren't they trying to make that work?
This actually sounds. The Christmas level sounds really good as an electric guitar.
It sounds like the ending credits to a Sonic game.
Yeah. This is a good medley.
Like concept art.
It's really weird.
Ugh.
Daniel Legit. And Gerald G Money.
J-Dog!
Those guys are extremely white, I bet. This does sound like a Sonic song.
Kind of. Sonic Adventure 1 song.
This is a good medley. Shit. Why couldn't this
RoboWitch
be-
donated $10. Hey, long-time watcher, great work raising money. It's super appreciated. Thank you so much. I don't know what Gex is, but it seems bad, boss. What a bunch of space junk.
There's some pretty ugly credits here, by the way. These are
Gex
hideous.
theme written by Tony Sly.
Sly.
You remember?
There's a lot of
That?
JPEG artifacting in these credits.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember any of that?
The brain guy? Oh yes, he's
I
supposed to
remember
be
his
the
head.
Wizard of Oz guy.
His head, I remember. Did they really concept art for a Roman column? I think there's been plenty of drawings of Roman columns.
Yeah, there's one over there. If you want a
there.
chance
Look
to
at
win
that
it, you can
Gextra
donate at least
thing.
$15.
That's pretty bad.
I'm not seeing Dennis
Not
Dyack, yet.
so We still have
that's
2
why the
hours
first
for
Gex is the
comments.
worst Gex. It's gotta be.
Could also play the Ninja Bread Man.
Dyack bringing us down. That's why Gex 1 is the worst Gex.
Boo!
And then finally, we would like to credit for Gex 3 being Crystal for allowing us to say his name.
In-game funny stuff. Quotation marks around that. Tim Curry. Oh, Jim Curry. Sorry.
Tim Curry as the voice of Alfred.
That would be radical.
Right?
Yes. Oh, that's ugly. What's that? Who's that? I hate him. Wow, he's got like
Well, high tarnation.
he's got like a scrotum.
Mining for gold.
A chode nose. Well, that's the last one. You're gonna
I
end
don't
on
take
that.
kindly to
Gonna end on that concept.
commenting on my weird appearance. I'm just a humble gold prospector. Anyways, that's the normal ending for Gex 3.
What's the bonus ending? Do you actually get to see them fucking?
Probably.
The hot coffee mod of Gex?
Some of the most advanced CG of the time.
Also, why is Rez a literal high seas pirate?
I don't know. Makes no sense.
Was Agent Extra sailing the high seas when she was kidnapped?
I feel like there's lots of plot holes in this game.
Oh,
Akuji!
Akuji.
And the demos.
Yeah, demos. Billy Crystal Dynamics. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Billy Crystal Dynamics. It's me, Billy Crystal.
Why do you kind of know you say it that way, but okay.
I don't know. Akuji.
Akuji is fucking weird and bonkers and
I like
hideous
Akuji.
looking.
It's stupid.
Hideous.
Sundance Shot donated $25.
Spell. Change spell. Attack.
I don't think anyone deserves to play Gex for 24 hours straight, but at least it's almost over and it's for a good cause.
It
Here's
couldn't
for
have happened.
25,000. That's right. That's where we're marching, and with your help, with your support, we will get there. Gex, we can.
It couldn't have happened to nicer people.
Thank you,
It should have
Sundance
happened to
Shot.
jerks.
Akuji the Heartless.
Mom, call me Akuji the Heartless, please. Thank you.
Okay, dear. Breakfast is ready.
Akuji the Heartless.
Breakfast is ready, Akuji.
Okay, the Heartless.
The Heartless.
Okay, yes, thanks.
Akuji
I will
the
be-
Heartless, your breakfast is ready.
God, Mom, I'll be right down.
Okay. I love you.
Shut up. We never finished the Gex novelization. No, we haven't.
So this is Akuji.
Got what, 60 pages of that thing left?
Yeah, you're about less than halfway through, actually. Oh, come on,
I haven't listened for a while.
lizard.
There's some whoop, whoop noises that you're missing out on.
Oh, it's so ugly.
I forgot how ugly Akuji
It's
is.
so fucking ugly. I feel like, well, with Gex, these backgrounds look okay because he's a cartoon boy. He looks fucking weird. He's all colorful. With like a humanoid character, it just looks like ultra garish.
Yeah.
It looks really weird by contrast.
I mean, when you're going through something literally called like Cartoon World, it's one thing.
Yeah, Toontown or whatever.
Alright, before we read more from the thing, I want to point out all the amazing things you pick up, such as weird...
Final stretch. Oh my god.
I would like to point out this weird torso, rotating torso you pick up.
Hi, pick me up. I'm a rotating torso. Hi.
The Rotatorso.
Collect me all. I'm gonna continue with the Gex story.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
last time
there's also a flaming skull.
he was gonna kick
But
some
in a manly way.
World War II butt. Of course, as a famous space smuggler once said to a young Jedi to be, "Don't get cocky, kid." I felt that was good advice. As I peered through the sighting mechanism, I saw the remaining 4 tanks form a line. The wall of enemy metal rolled toward me. I thought a small amount of retreating would be in order. The enemy tanks began closing in on me. I had the pedal to the metal, but they were still catching up. This really sounds like Ernest Cline. It really, really does. I flipped my sending periscope to the rear and saw all 4 tanks aiming their main guns at me. It didn't take a rocket scientist or even a tank scientist to figure out what they were planning. They were going to unleash all 4 of their guns at once. I'd been lucky so far, but I knew this big bucket of bolts I was treading along in could only take so much. "Waiter, check please," I shouted as I flipped open the top of the tank. "I believe this is my stop. Porter, could you get my luggage?" I leaped out. This is all 4 enemy tanks fired. That was a close one. Wow, his cowardice fucking saved his life.
Amazing.
That's typical Gex right there. I stuck to a nearby tree using my suction cup feet and watched as 4 shells ripped into my tank, reducing it to a pile of scrap metal. Lights, camera, war, I thought. I realized that I too would have been pulverized into as many pieces as Saving Private Ryan had Oscar nominations if I had remained inside the tank. Wow, that is dated. I dropped to the ground and I was face to face with a huge enemy soldier. His immense shoulders narrowed down to a pencil-thin waist. He had a firmly set jaw that was as square as a brick, and his mean-looking eyes stared right at me. As eyes do, they stare. As if green were the only color in the world, his uniform and helmet were also the popular color for this fall's Army Fashion Collection. And now presenting the award for the category of Best Performance by a hideously ugly soldier in a shooting role, I began, flashing the big guy a grin. I didn't catch your name, son. 10 Hut, soldier, screamed the enemy. I'm called the Sarge, and you are now a prisoner of war. I've never been a prisoner of war before, I explained as I readied myself for battle. How does one dress? Are the black boots and the green pants okay? I don't think the boots come in red, but I am checking into it. Then I swiped at the sergeant's feet with a roundhouse tail attack, knocking him to the ground. And everybody probably cheered when you did that.
Oh, I bet.
You'll thank me when you're older, I said as I dashed away. Well, where should I go from here? I had to find the TV that would take me to the next level if I was able to make my way through the media dimension and rescue Agent Extra from the evil Rez. I looked over my shoulder and saw that the Sarge was right on my tail. Well, not literally on my tail, but he was pretty close. There's no escape, Gecko, he shouted. I'm the Sarge and I give the orders in the World War II worlds. Hi, I'm Gex, and I'll be your waiter. No orders just yet, please, I called over my shoulder. Your table's still being cleared. Can you imagine like how annoying the child would be that looked up to Gex as like a point of humor? Like, oh, everyone's gonna love me if I learn these things to say and shout at people and make them angry at me.
Mr. Belvedere.
That's when I turned around and ran right into the front of another one of those pesky tanks. Everything went black. I woke up with a pounding in my head and the soft sound of a harmonica playing in my ears. Glancing around, I realized I was in a wooden barracks filled with other prisoners. I peered out the window and saw enemy soldiers marching with guns. I also saw a barbed wire fence and tall guard towers complete with big guards carrying large guns. It's an awkward sentence you wrote there. I was in a prisoner of war camp. Should I keep going? Should I knock the book out?
My eyes started to close, but I was still mashing the button and I won. I won that combat, even though my eyes were closed and I was not thinking at all.
I need to put something else on the shirt, but I don't know what. What have we done lately?
All the pain of the superhero level and we quit.
That I could possibly draw.
One of those rats kicking us off the ledge.
Yeah, I love that rat.
That rat Dominic. That rat.
Should I keep powering through this?
Sure.
In the corner of the barracks, one prisoner was bouncing a rubber ball against the wall over and over again. What time does Colonel Hogan get back, I asked. I have to send an important message to the front, or is it the side? Anyway, the message is as follows. Get me out of here! The mournful, whining melody of the harmonica was coming from a scruffy soldier who sat on the dirty wooden floor of the barracks, leaning against his bed. He stopped playing and asked, "Where are you from, kid?" "Originally," I replied, "Hawaii. But I've moved around quite a bit. If you'd like the full story, I can give it to you, although I'd rather not stick around long enough to fill you in." It would be great if he actually retold the story to fill up space in the book. I can see that actually happening.
Just reprint the first 20 pages again.
Reprint it again. See if anybody, if the editor notices. Yep, he replied. Then he went back to his harmonica. And the Grammy for Best Harmonica Solo by a Prisoner of War in a black and white World War II movie goes to... It's the same joke he just did like 5 minutes ago. I was interrupted by the sound of the barracks door slamming open. The Sarge barreled in. "All right, listen up, prisoners," he bellowed. "There has never been a successful escape from Stalag 52. And I trust there won't be any foolish attempts now. Got that, Gecko?" "Are you talking to me?" I asked. "You talking to me? Because I don't see anyone else here except, of course, for him and him and him and..." "Stow it, Gecko," the Sarge boomed. "I'd just better find all of you right here when we call roll for dinner." It's nice that they feed all the prisoners of war well. They treat their prisoners well. Nothing I like better than a nice dinner roll, I said as the Sarge slammed the door shut. Unless it's escaping from a POW camp. Who's with me on this?
Yes, it's a physical copy.
It's a physical copy of this book.
I got it for $1.
I'm turning actual You should find Dana Gould and get this signed by Dana Gould. He'll hate it. It'll be funny. Ball bouncer continued to toss his ball against the wall while harmonica boy kept on wailing. Wow, he's so creative with these names. Everyone else turned back to their comic books, magazines, or letters from home. This looked as if it would be a one gecko operation.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Do you go to bed?
No.
Well, I'm not playing a Kuji. Looks too crazy for me.
Awful.
Keep telling us stories.
I'll let Fuji is.
Stories. Lovely
Because
stories.
this rat is not being a rat.
You dirty rat. So I'll make another rat eating that rat.
I took 2 rats.
I took
put
2
them in a
rats.
hole.
Should I? Is there more room that needs to be
Something-
filled?
There's room, yes. There's room. I scurried into a dark corner, pulled up a few wooden floorboards, and began digging in the dirt below. When my fellow prisoners saw how quickly I was making progress, they suddenly showed interest. Soon they were helping me hide the dirt from my dug tunnel under their beds, in their footlockers, and in tiny piles around the barracks. They're gonna find the tiny piles. That night we would make our break. After a lovely dinner of cold potatoes.
That's like poo or something.
It's a little poopy rat there.
Poopy rat.
No dinner rolls as promised. I led the others as we escaped into the tunnel. I emerged from the other end of the tunnel into the darkness just beyond the barbed wire fence. I was at the edge of a woods. Why did any of that happen? Like, why was he in the POW camp when nothing fucking happened and he just left? Suddenly, spotlight sliced
I
through the
think I'm
night.
winning this fight.
Tactics. Yeah, nice.
Oh, so many voodoo dolls.
The lights were all pointing at me. Hello, POW camp. Thank you for coming out to the show tonight. For my first number, I'd like to play a little tune called Escape. It goes something like this. I bolted from the tunnel as the guards opened fire. My fellow prisoners followed me into the woods. Some made it, others didn't. Some people fucking died because of you guys. They fucking died. I lashed my tongue up to the top branch of a tall tree, wrapped it around, then pulled myself to safety, just as a barrage of bullets shattered the base of the tree. The tree started to fall with me on top. That's when I spotted the glowing blue TV screen on a high branch of the next tree. Sorry guys, but this movie is over. I leaped into the screen just before my tree crashed into the ground. That was chapter 4 out of 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, I pushed a button. It made torch. I made torch.
Torch.
I pushed torch make button.
I found myself at the wheel of a 1930s gangster-type sedan, driving down a crowded big city street.
Oh, what kind of car you got there? Gangster type?
Gangster-type sedan. You know that type. Gangster type. Whatever they're called.
Oh, right in the face.
I had traded my army fatigues for a navy blue double-breasted pinstripe suit, shiny black leather shoes, a black shirt, a white tie, and a white wide-brimmed hat which was cocked slightly to the side. A toothpick dangled from my mouth. Just call me Gangster Gex.
I will not.
Yeah,
That is
right.
not what I will
I'll
do.
just stick with Gex, actually.
Oh, I'm green. Does that make this go?
Oh.
Am I even...
Seated to my right was my favorite girl. Her bright red lips shone like 2 Twizzlers in the midday sun as
No,
she chewed her
they didn't.
gum.
No, they didn't.
Her platinum blonde hair, the color of which had been sitting in a bottle not more than 1 hour ago, gleamed and curled. Fuck, not natural blondes, am I right? She wore a long, slinky dress covered with sequins and a feather boa around
And
her
I
neck.
mean a slinky.
I
She
meant to-
walked downstairs and made a slinkety sound.
I am into fashion.
Where we going, Gexy?
She asked in a high, squeaky voice that made fingernails on a chalkboard sound soothing. Hey, forget about a doll face, I told her, keeping one hand on the wheel and adjusting the angle of my hat with the other. I got a meeting with Lenny Mobster. We gotta discuss dividing up the North Territory between my mob and his.
Oh, I got the second ghost head.
Oh, nice.
Do I-
Right now, he's got 75%. I'd like to change that split. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to find him a pair of concrete shoes to wear. Know what I mean, Dollface?
Know where I can buy some concrete shoes?
Sure, Gexy.
Dollface squeaked. Then you also know that I can't take you with me to this here meeting. I continued shifting my toothpick over to the other side of my mouth.
Aw, Gexy, honey, I want to come with you.
She whined. Sorry, Dollface. Aren't you looking for Agent Extra? I said as I pulled my big sedan over to the curb. Business first, fun later. I got out of the car, walked around to the passenger's side, and opened her door.
Oh no, there's another button somewhere.
At least he's kind of a gentleman for opening the door for her.
Somewhere's another button.
Screech! Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a.
Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat.
Tires squealed as a black sedan whipped around the corner. Two mugs hung from the windows, firing their guns in my general direction. Run, Dollface! I yelled. She ran. I quickly ducked behind the car, expecting my attackers to return. Surely enough, Lenny Mobster's mugs came tearing
there we
back
go.
down the street. Machine gun bullets ripped the finish off my beautiful sedan, not to mention the chrome in the windshield. I just got her waxed too. Still, my gleaming hunk of Detroit metal was all that stood between me and a one-way ticket to that big speakeasy in the sky. I glanced at the car coming down the street. Vicious Vito was behind the wheel. Perfect. I never liked him anyway. I lined the car up carefully with my eyes as it made its way toward me. I've got them in my sights. No, I have to say this in a British accent. I've got them in my sights now, Miss Moneypenny. I muttered to no one in particular. He mutters everything to no one in particular.
Yeah.
Every utterance he makes is to no one.
He doesn't know there's a player. Hint tome. Hint tome.
Shooting spells.
Oh, while using look
Shoot
around.
him around. See what happens.
Is it? Which button is look around in this game? This button is look around. Okay.
I muttered to no one in particular. Then I shot a gelatinous tongue lash towards the speeding car. My slippery green slime covered the street. Ew. The car hit the slime and skidded out of control, crashing right into the front of Vinny the Face's betting parlor. Beautiful. That's how he wrote it too. Beautiful.
B-E-A-beautiful.
And that's when one of Lenny's goons whacked me on the noggin with the butt of his revolver. It's like the 15th time he's gotten knocked unconscious in this book. Little Tweety birds flew around in a circle above my aching head. I thought a mobster goon, I said. I did, and then slumped to the ground. Even when he's like going unconscious, he can't help but make a reference to something.
Did I just go in a little bit of a circle? Yeah.
I don't know, I'm reading a book. I'm real deep in this book. I started to come out of it slowly, but instantly wished I was still unconscious. Waiter, a new head, please, I mumbled. Pain shot from my forehead to the back of my neck, then did a little tap dance around my skull. Both sides of my head felt like temples of doom. But Dr. Jones was nowhere in sight. Throw me the idol, I'll throw you the whip. I heard a dull rumbling. At first, I thought it was a track from the latest Spice Girls album. But then I knew it couldn't be. It had a much better melody.
Oh, whoa.
Burn on the Spice Girls, Gex. Shit.
Told you, Gex hates music. He also hates America. Law and Order.
Someone says you did go backwards, ironically.
I did. I figured it out. I'm in the room I need to be, and I'm using the free aim that I need to use now.
Then it struck me.
There we go. There's the fourth torch. Now I can move on.
Nice. Ow, bad choice of words. I realized I couldn't see. I'm blind, I screamed. My shout was muffled, as if I was in a tiny enclosed area.
It is good that I backtracked because I didn't know I could go into first person until I hit that hint button.
I love his little saunter. His gait is very bouncy. He's having a good time. It's like he's going on a nice jog.
Maybe that skill's about to come in handy again.
I tried to sit up and whack. I slammed my head into something hard.
You tried to sit up and do what now?
Whack! I tried to sit up and whack. Pain factor 8, Mr. Sumu. Engage. I felt around in the darkness and touched something round and rubbery. My dad's dick. No. I'm tired.
That's not until later.
A tire, I thought. Next to the tire was a long metal pipe, a tire jack. That's when it hit me. Ooh.
The tire jack.
Again, bad choice of words. My skull, she's gonna blow, Captain, and we're all out of dilithium headache pills.
Oh, I was so
He knew
right.
about dilithium, though. He knew about dilithium.
Whoop. Whoop. Don't like this. Don't like these men.
You look so tired, sweetie.
Don't like these men.
Okay, we got a couple.
Welcome to the world of the
Donations.
Kuji.
Jessica Philo donated $15. Been really excited for this stream and being able to donate to one of these things. Only wish I could have hung around the whole time, but I ended up being busy.
You
Sad
don't
face.
wish that.
I've been a huge fan of you guys for a long time.
Oh, these are monster
So,
closets.
and
These
I
are
hope
actual rotating monster
You'll have a
closets.
good rest when tail time is finally over. Anonymous also donated $100 and said hi.
Hi.
Hey.
I have no idea who you are, Anonymous. That's kind of the
Aaron
point.
Middleton donated $100. Good afternoon from Scotland. Congratulations on surviving the media dimension to play some other game that even Gex was ashamed to make a reference of. Hope everyone has
It's
a good
true.
sleep 2.5 hours
Fucking true.
now, because you earned it, heroes. And remember, the only heartless people here are the ones who caused Flint, Michigan to become like this in the first place.
True that.
Let's make that final
the
push
last
to
40
25,000 and get Gex onto Broadway for that big musical review from the amazing Thailand. I always
Thalassinus.
Thylacinus. I always mess it up. I'm still figuring it out.
How did that door open?
Thank you, everyone.
It's Gex and Busby
Aw.
meeting a game who's worse than mine in the bargain bin. Getting a little
No.
flustered at it.
No Gex is worse than Bubsy 3D.
So guys, we are currently at $22,980.
Oh my gosh.
Close.
We are so
We're
close.
$2,000 in just over 2
A little over
hours.
2 hours. We could do 1,000 an hour, you think?
Dude does not know how to deal with your lower elevation.
My lower elevation is not hitting him.
You don't know how to deal with his higher elevation, it seems.
Here's we're at a stalemate.
We are evenly matched.
I
Finally,
am too high and you are too low.
finally, I've met a true worthy opponent.
Alright. Oh, no. The actual literal monster closet is very important to attack these.
I was attacking those earlier and I thought I would do no damage, but apparently you just hit him a shit ton eventually.
Yeah, it takes a
Oh,
lot.
there it
It
goes.
takes a lot.
Oh.
But until you do it, these red robed figures keep popping out.
See this one?
Stream to die, Gex is a fuck, ship 'em all 2016, we are trash, man. 666 69 420 2420 Gexby OTP.
Nice.
That pretty much sums up the last day
I love
in my
Gex.
life.
Run,
Oh,
Dollface.
I love Gex.
I love Gex.
I love Gex.
Oh wait, I can do this. This is an important
Yeah, you
skill.
gotta shoot the button.
I love that your crosshair is bones. That's really funny to me.
Oh yeah, it is.
Crossbow.
Oh, that's what opens that one. Okay, so I didn't lose as much as I thought.
A real father would accept me for who I am.
Whoa, I came into a weird spot of the book. Is that what's happening?
No,
Oh,
that's not what's happening.
that's in the illustration.
You mean the fan art? We usually call that fan art.
Illustration.
illustration?
Of the
Yes.
dynamics between several Gex
Look
characters.
at the boys.
They're holding hands.
They're so real.
Who would accept
Gex is father.
Holding hands and defying fathers.
Slunky McGee donated $5.
Picked up a ghost head.
Chip Cheesem and General Ironicus, more like Chip Gexum and General Rezicus. Ooh, where you at? Where you at? Jane Fonda's gonna break my legs. Ooh. Thanks for $5.
Can you repeat
Oh
that,
my
dear?
God, Jane Fonda.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can.
Fonda's gonna break somebody's leg.
The ooh, where you at? Or wait, no. Where you at? Where you at? Jane Fonda's gonna break my legs. Ooh.
Yep, that's the part I was talking about. Yeah,
That was part.
That's the part.
That was part.
Right there.
I
Okay.
came into a weird part of the book. Jane Fonda's breaking people's
I
legs.
literally thought the thing you said
Was in the book.
was in the
Oh,
book.
and $5 from Anonymous. 1,000 blessings to children. 1,000 curses to the lizard.
Destroy the red-robed spawner box.
We are $10 away
Pick up
from
the voodoo dolls.
$23,000.
$10 away.
Activate the switch.
All right, maybe now that you're back, can you tell me what any of these bizarre, somewhat occult pickups do?
That looks really uncomfortable.
No, I'm good.
It looks like you're gonna get a cramp in your neck.
I do not know
Are you
what the
fine?
ghost heads of a 10-year-old Tingle are. I don't know what those do. There's like the rotating voodoo doll things. Those are extra lives, I think.
Can you turn the heat down? It's kind of warm in here now that the sun is pouring in a little.
Yeah, it's like 75.
Now that it's
Oh,
daylight.
look at my major
Put it
ups.
down to like 71 or 2.
I'm turning it off for a little bit.
No, turn it on.
She wants air.
air
Oh,
to happen.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Put it down.
I'm
Put
on
it
the
down to like
Gextra.
72.
Oh.
Okay.
That seems like up, but okay.
It was at 71.
Okay. I thought it was 75. You said.
No, I'm saying the temperature in here was 75.
Okay.
All right, and I think I remember where the fourth button is. Yeah, there it is.
I finally figured out that I was in the trunk of a moving car. That explained the dull rumbling. I was on my way to a face-to-face confrontation with Lenny Mobster, no doubt. So it looked as if our little meeting was going to take place after all. I've got to talk to him about his invitations, though. A little card in the mail would have been just fine. Today on Gexy Stewart's Living, how to make your own invitations out of that clear wrapper that comes on slices of American cheese. It's a good thing.
That is a better reference than most he actually made.
Most of the jokes. The car came to an abrupt stop, slamming my already throbbing head
Fight
into the
the
spare
demon.
tire. It's the new improved Gex, now with super brain-splitting headache action. The trunk popped open and daylight flooded the compartment, blinding me for a second. When my eyes refocused, I wish they hadn't. I was staring up into the ugly mugs of Frankie the Fish and Lefty Louie. Fish, Lefty, I mumbled. Long time no see. Not long enough, though. Well, I'll just be going now. I climbed from the trunk. I'm late. They've asked me to present the Mobster of the Year award down at the 54th Precinct, and you know how those coppers hate to be kept waiting. You ain't going nowhere, Gecko, growled Lefty, except where we're taking you to see Lenny Mobster. Oh, Lenny, what a surprise! I cried with my best fake enthusiasm.
Thank you.
And I thought this was just a reunion of our license plate shop group from Alcatraz. Silly me. Alcatraz is the other side of the coast, and these are like East Coast mobster types. Whatever.
Well, it's a federal prison, you know. You can go anywhere. There we go. That's what I was supposed to be doing.
Silly me. Dead you if you don't shut up, Frankie the Fish said.
Hey, I like this Frankie style.
He's got the quips.
Let's go in the hole.
Let's go, Lenny's waiting. Each mug took one of my arms and dragged me to a nearby alley.
Where did they take the arms?
Oh, my arms! They came right off! They'll grow back, I'm a gecko. I recognized the place. It was smack in the middle of Lenny's territory. We maneuvered our way through the twisting concrete maze until we came to a heavy steel door at the back of a building. Lefty knocked hard 3 times. A small eye-level slot in the door slid up. Oh, you beat it.
So that's the demo of Lucio
Whatever the fuck
Dungeon
that was.
Adventure,
Oh man, Kuji.
as presented by Daikatana.
Still 2 more demos though.